Welcome back to PCTE Industrial, where we're showcasing the complete range of Doppler equipment available to inspectors via PCTE through our national distributorship both in Australia and New Zealand. So in this episode, what I would like to do is showcase the phased array and ToFd scanner unit that we have here in front of you. With this scanner setup, we can either use a combination of multiple phased array probes and wedges, or we can add a set of ToFd probe and wedges, so we get a combination of both and collect as much data as needed to complete the inspection. So as we have two phased array probes, one on either side of the weld, we then need to have a splitter unit such as this to be able to hook it up to the phased array instrument. The unit itself consists of a rugged and sturdy chassis that's still quite lightweight. It has cross arms, front and back, that have rulers so that you can index and make sure that when you set up both sets of arms that they're equidistant from the weld. We also have a set of magnetic wheels. In this case, they're the front wheels. And on the side, we have a brake lever for both sides that will lock them into position so that if we're on a slight angle, it's going to hold the whole unit there without any physical assistance from the inspector. Okay, as I said, this is great for using on flat plates, but it can also be used on pipes greater than 6-inch diameter. And the reason we can do that is we have these hinge points on both arms, and it's just a simple case of undoing the lever, adjusting it to the curvature, or in this case, because we've got it horizontal, we have index points here that we can then line up, tighten that arm back up, that lever back up, and that holds it in place. If we were to use it on a pipe, then what we would do is undo these thumb screws both on sides of the chassis, all four of them, and that would then allow these arms to tilt circumferentially to be able to align the probes and wedges up with the circumference of the pipe, and then they can be locked back off. We have this unit set up to be irrigated. So because the probes, the wedges have access to them, we can then hook up these hoses to be able to allow the water to transfer to the wedge and become our couplant. Because we're in the studio today and we don't want to flood the place, that's not available to us. We have our input hose connection here. And then just below that, we actually have a needle control valve that we can adjust the flow of the water and then lock it off to make sure that we keep that same regulated water flow. So to ensure contact with the material at all time that you're inspecting, each unit or each arm is spring loaded and has positive pressure downwards to ensure that the wedge stays where it needs to be able to collect the data. We have the possibility of fitting other arms outboard of this if need be to carry other wedges and probes depending on the nature of the inspection. It looks like a big Meccano set for kids, and it really is, except for adults this time, and we have enough spares here to completely refit all of the screws and bolts and settings that's required to keep this unit maintained in the field and reliable at all times. So this is the phased array and ToFd scanner. It's available to you through PCTE. If you'd like any more information on the unit, please go to our website industrial-ndt.com.au. You'll be able to access the information or download it from there, and you'll also be able to determine who your sales manager is in your state that will be able to help you with future applications and purchases. Thank you for watching.